Hi everybody on YouTube. I've been missing in action for a couple weeks. I actually made a video 2 weeks ago to post, but it was too long and I couldn't seem to find the time to edit it or to re-record it. So I thought, well, I'll do it next week. And the next week came and I was preparing for a trip to New Orleans with my daughter, and I just never found time to make the video. So I'm 2 weeks behind. Tomorrow is officially 6 weeks from my surgery. Today I go see the doctors, the nurse and the dietitian for my post-surgical 6-week visit. So I'll maybe post another quick video tonight or tomorrow. One of the reasons my video got kind of long, and I'm going to try to talk about it in a short, compressed way here, is I had a bit of a scare. I'd been doing yard work, and I thought I'd been doing yard work carefully, but that night, at the side of my stomach where the pain had been still lingering since surgery, it started getting worse. And then I'm noticing that it looks like I've got really red cheeks here, and I probably do. My rosacea is probably acting up, but I'm going to see if I can get rid of some of that redness. There we go. But anyway, by that evening it was very sore. The next morning I could hardly move. I couldn't twist, I couldn't bend, I couldn't stand, I couldn't sit. No matter what I did, I was in pain. I even dug out my Lortab and started using them so I could sleep at night. I'm doing this before work. I'm air drying, so pardon me as I play with my hair. And after a couple days with that, I called the nurse and I said, is this something that's normal, or is this something that I should be concerned about? And she decided I should come in, and after poking and prodding and checking and testing, she decided to order up 3 things. One was blood work to see what my white blood cell count was, to decide if there was some sort of infection going on. 2, to order a CAT scan. CAT scan? CAT scan. And 3 was to tell me to go home and to put ice on it, and to keep ice on it as long as I could. So that was like on the 3rd day after I started feeling bad. And so I did the blood work that evening. That morning I went in for the CAT scan. And that evening, the night before and that night, as soon as I got home from work, I started putting ice on my stomach. I had ice there constantly. In fact, when I went to bed the second night with ice on, I couldn't feel my stomach when I touched it. It was so numb from the ice. But when I woke up the following morning, I had virtually no pain. So even though I hadn't heard the results of the CAT scan, I was pretty sure that there wasn't going to be a problem. She did tell me that if I had pulled a muscle, it would be a rather excruciating pain, but that ice would make it better. So I automatically assumed that I obviously pulled one of those muscles that just wasn't strong enough post-surgery. And I have to tell you that pain was worse than my post-surgical pain, maybe because I wasn't taking any pain medication, but it was just awful. And it wasn't something I'd want to repeat. So my advice to anyone out there who's pre-surgery or just post-surgery, when the doctor says don't push it, don't push it. Because I thought I was being very careful. I have a 20-pound weightlifting restriction, and I thought I was following it. In retrospect, I probably wasn't. I expect the things I was lifting were more than 20 pounds, but I was raking and I was pushing and pulling, and I definitely overdid it. So my advice is, when the doctor says don't overdo it, don't overdo it. Other than that, it's almost 6 weeks. I haven't weighed myself. I think I'm probably down about 20 pounds. I'll find out tomorrow. I was 18 pounds last week, and I did a little cheat the other day, and I think I've lost, like half a pound. So and it was 18 point something, so I might be near the 19, 20 pounds lost range, which isn't a lot for 6 weeks, but it's been very slow but very steady. I've been losing the weight. I find that the weeks when I lose more weight are weeks when I have a bowel movement. So I still need to work on some regularity. I can't believe I'm talking about this on YouTube, but that's something that I need to work on still. I need to probably pick up some Benefiber or something and start putting in my shakes. In fact, I did pick up some Benefiber. Here's my first one. I haven't tasted it yet. I don't think it's going to make a difference in taste, but sometimes convincing the brain isn't as easy as it should be. So I'm going to quit here. I'll update again after I've seen my surgical team, and tomorrow is my official 6-week weigh-in date, and let you know what my weight loss officially is. Maybe I'll talk a little bit about my trip to New Orleans with my daughter, which was a fun experience, although a little bit of a challenge doing it post-surgery. So I don't go over. I'm going to end this now. Almost 6 weeks, down 18, 19 pounds now. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good now. I tell you, like I said, the day after that I had all that ice on my stomach, I had it for two nights. I sat there, and the morning after that second night, I woke up and the pain was virtually gone. So maybe we should put ice on our incisions, like after the first couple days, and try to speed along that. My phone just beeped at me, so I'm going to finally end this like I said I would. Bye-bye. I'll see you all tomorrow.